Welcome to Wildflower. My name is Romina Rasmussen and I'm the pastry chef at Les Madeleines in Salt Lake City. And today we're going to make a Danish braid with almonds. So I have a piece of Danish dough that's rolled out to about 1/4 of an inch thick and it's about 12 inches wide. And you can, that part's a little flexible. It's actually really flexible depending on the size that you want to make it. So with a pizza wheel, I'm going to cut slits going in about 1/3 of the way. I'm going to do that on both sides. These are going to be our braids. So you want to make sure you make an even amount of braids on both sides. And don't go all the way to the center, otherwise your filling is going to leak out. Now we're going to use an almond cream today, but you could use just about anything. You could put jam and cream cheese. You can do all sorts of fillings, but this one is delicious. We've got some almond cream with some rum in it. So it's I have about 3/4 of a cup. So you want a nice, generous amount of filling in there. This is going to puff up in the oven nicely. So it's not really a braid. It ends up looking like a braid, but it isn't one that we're taking 3 different things and folding them together. So then I'm just going to start to fold them over. And you want to do this directly on the pan that you're going to bake them in, because it's really hard to move it after you have it folded. So make sure you do it on your sheet pan or cookie sheet, whatever it is that you're using to do this. And you just alternate sides. So you've gone all the way. Kind of get into a rhythm. Okay. Then I'm going to egg wash it, which will help it kind of seal all the little pieces together. It'll also make it really shiny and it'll look really nice and neat when it comes out of the oven. So I'm going to egg wash it, make sure you get the sides. And then we're going to generously sprinkle almonds all over it. So at this point, I'm going to egg wash it and I'm going to proof it. I like to, this one I egg wash twice. This will kind of keep it moist so that it can grow. And then I'm going to put the almonds on there. And it'll take about 1.5 hours to proof to the point where you can put it in the oven. And I would also cover this with plastic wrap loosely. All right, so that's ready to put out to proof. And in about 1.5 hours, we'll put it in the oven. Okay, so I have another one that I just baked. All right, so you want to do this as soon as it comes out of the oven. I have a hot apricot glaze, and I'm going to brush that all over it. And what this does is it seals in all the moisture. Otherwise, the dough is going to get kind of dry and brittle. So this will help seal in all the moisture that's in those layers of steam and keep your Danish soft. And that way you can make this a few hours before, like if you were doing a brunch or something, so you can do that. And you want to do this so it soaks in. If you wait too long, it's just going to be sort of on the dough as opposed to kind of sinking into it. And don't worry if you lose a few almonds. It's okay. We put lots on there for that very reason. Okay. And you want to put a fair amount. So make sure, I always go over it at least twice just to make sure that I really get it in there. It'll also make it shiny and look extra pretty. So it's going to look great on a platter. Okay, and then again, while it's still hot, you're going to take a glaze. This is a vanilla glaze. You could use more almond extract if you want to really drive home that almond flavor. I like to kind of balance it out a little bit. And so you're going to brush the glaze on. And while it's still warm, it's just the excess is kind of going to drip off of it. And that way, it's not too sweet, but it'll be also covered and it'll look shiny and really pretty if you do it that way. All right. Okay, so that's going to set up, and then you'll be able to put it on a platter like this one. And that is how you make an almond braid with Danish dough.